So today we're gonna start the day from the same place, same soup at least for me, and then we're gonna visit our friend from Web3 space. I didn't see him actually never before, but we've been friends for a couple of years, so we're gonna visit his billiard club today.
Hello.
It has been raining a little bit since the morning. It's not so much, we can manage. Oh, there is a lady. Okay, then we are good. Let's see. Good morning. So we have some Asian dishes. Po. Maybe I will try this one now. Burgers. Soups. Everything super cheap. $100,000, it's like $3 maybe, 250. 250,000, it's $10. Seafood noodle soup. And just we have a hotel where you have to go through these small streets. The funny thing is that they still drive here scooters. Go. What do you see?
Located just outside of Bangkok. At first glance, you met with a massive three-headed elephant towering over the city's skyline.
This is us before drinking. Here it's a little madness, but it starts to rain. I'll show you the other side of the camera. But we need to move because the rain started. Let's go.
The flavor of this berry isn't the
We try here many weird things. Totally Vietnamese cuisine.
It's actually much more better than a normal.
Ja nie mam pojęcia, czym oni nas tutaj karmią. Zobaczcie, to są
I believe,
dziwne jajka.
I understand the smell is really bad, but when you eat it, the boiled inside is much more better than a normal egg.
Let's try Lisa! Lisa! Lisa!
Là phải nhậu nữa chứ sao mà về?
I have no idea what's going on in here. She wants something. For the party of 6, 2 million dongs. That's like almost nothing. After last night madness, we came to visit our friend again, Jaden.
See you guys.
We are here at his billiard club and coffee shop, having a nice coffee here. This one is with salt, and this
Let's
one
go
is
downstairs to
with
buy
egg.
some food, shall we?
Yeah, we can go.
Alright.
Good morning, the next day. We just wake up. We are going to find some laundry and then to have a breakfast and maybe to do something exciting today. We see. So we find a place for breakfast. We started with a chicken soup. Here I have some crab spring rolls and a pork. Enjoy! And Here we have a special egg coffee. This one is very good. Buy some fresh fruits. This is the walking street you could see before in the night. Today it's a little bit more quiet. It starts to rain. And we're going back to the hotel. These small streets are really funny. It's like a masa paradise everywhere. There's some small shops, laundry. You can find anything. Today we are going for some trips, tunnels, bus, and let's go.
People, they come from the North Vietnam. Do you know the Sapa or Ha Giang Long? Yeah, and the middle of Vietnam, like Da Nang, Hoi An, or the Huế, and the South Vietnam, Mekong Delta. Because you know, in the Mekong Delta, like some people when they come to Ho Chi Minh because they want to study university, but most of the people when they come here because they want to find a job with a high salary. You know, in the Mekong Delta or some place like they are the farmers, and you know the incomes for the farmers in the Mekong Delta are very low, just around 150 until 200 USD dollar for a month, not a day. So if they want to earn more, they need to move to the big city like Ho Chi Minh, because in the big city we have a lot of the factories and the companies, so they can earn at least 400 USD dollar per month, better than the Mekong Delta. So the young generation, they come to Ho Chi Minh, they work, save money and send to their home. On the weekend, they back to their home by motorbike. Yes, today they back to their home. From the Saigon to the Mekong Delta, 2-hour drive, and on the Sunday night they back to Saigon again. So that's why we have a lot of the local restaurant. We call the hammock coffee here. This is the local restaurant for everyone to come there to take it off, recharge the energies if they feel tired or sleepy. But when you come there and you just want to sleep, you don't want to drink or eat something, you need to pay about 5,000 Vietnam dong, alright, for 1 hour for rent the hammock. But if you buy the coffee, smoothie or the beers, you don't need to pay about 5,000 dong because it's included drink you buy. So we call the hammock coffee. And about the transportation, in South Korea, right? The North Vietnam was supported by Ho Chi Minh, Mao Zedong, China, and Soviet Union, and they follow socialist communists. But the South Vietnam was supported by France, and they follow democracy, Republican. And U.S. Army also supported the South Vietnam at that time because they were scared about the domino communists. Have you heard about the domino theory? It's like when one country is right become the communist country, the other country is will turn the communist as well. It's similar like domino effect like that. And if you ask me, they are afraid about a situation like that, and after that they send arms to Vietnam to support the South. But I told you like in the North, the people they follow the socialist communists, but some people in there they dislike the communists. So that's why from the 1955 to 1958, 3 million Hanoi people they landed in Saigon like that because they dislike the communists. So this is a good chance for communist spy. They camouflage with the local people. 10 local, we have the 1 communist. So they landed in Saigon. They come to the Coogee for work, study, and propaganda from the 1955. Yeah, and not only they become the local people, they become the fake monk Buddhism to propaganda. The monk, M-O-N-K, you know the monk, right? So that's why communists, they make this guy crazy. This is the Saigon president, and his name is Diem, D-R-E-M, All right, because this guy he could.
So we're gonna be exploring Ho Chi tunnels of Vietcong.
They go inside the tunnel. They need to take a lift to cover surrounding, and they have to cover on the surface. Make sure that the U.S. Army they step on the door, but they don't know, and they try to look around to find the entrance right here. But if the U.S. soldier they discover the entrance. Okay, lovely, right? Now you use the green grass to camouflage, and inside is have a lot of the shark, bamboo spine, and contaminated with the poison. The poison in here they take from the snake or the Kochi trees. Kochis have the brilliant. Yes, so we call this one either air ventilation or the air hole, supply the air for the people when they hide under the tunnel right here. Okay, so I can tell you that in the wartime, the local people and the Vietcong, they didn't use this one. They didn't use the tunnel for living. Okay, no living in the Kochi tunnel. Just used for hiding and fighting because lack of the oxygen, lack of sunlight, how could people survive, right? Even we have the air ventilation, but you can see the size for the air ventilation just more like this one, right? And I tell you that, the tunnels has 250 kilometers. Alright, so that's why never enough the air for the people to live under the tunnel like this one. So just you for hiding and fighting. Alright, so the people when they make the air ventilation, they put the bamboo tree inside and they use the soil of the rope to cover like this one. And then the way the soil was stronger, they take the bamboo trees out. So an empty space like this one or like this one become an air ventilation, supply the air. Alright, because so this group right here, we call them is a Vietcong or the Liberation Army, right? And everyone you can hear that they wearing a green uniform, and this uniform was supported by the mountain of China, and they wear with their scarf and rubber sandal. This one in a rubber sandal here, and the M41 made in the US, and it's was destroyed by the landmines due to the landmines. But I think that the landmines in the Vietnam is very special because the landmines in here is made from the dead bomb of the US Army. Because when the US Army they dropped a bomb in the Kochi tunnel, but they have some dead bomb. Some dead bomb was like it's not like that, so we call it dead bomb. And you know the local people, they take the dead bomb like that and then they bring to the bunker. They cut the dead bomb to make a smaller bomb, so they call the landmine. Yeah, you know, at the first time too many people die because sometimes the dead bomb they suddenly explode, boom like that. You know, they find one way to cut the dead bomb. And yes, they use the water they pour outside to reduce the temperature because the bomb shell is made from the metal, right? Metal, and the metal is will make the fire, so that's why I need the water to reduce the temperature. And then they cut slowly, just cut slowly, don't cut faster until they can open the shell of a dead bomb, and they go to the power inside to make the landmines. And after that, they will dig a hole in the jungle. They put the landmines inside, and they use a lid to cover. So when the tank it touched the landmines, not the whole tank got destroyed, but the track of a tank was broken. And the tank is good stuff, right? So take the time, the Vietcong and the Kochi guerrillas, they just shoot and capture the US Army inside of a tank. And one tank is have the 4 US soldiers, the driver, the leader, the soldier control the big gun, and the soldier control the small gun. So if you come closer with the tank, you can see on the tank is have a lot of the mark of the bullet AK-47s in here. Alright, so the booby trap, right? And it is made from the bamboo. Okay, so that's why just too good not to kill. But from the trash right here, they can kill the enemy because this one is recycled. It's made from the bomb shell. of their dead bomb US soldier. So if you are not the local people, you don't know the marking for the trees are for, you know, like the mark for the traps, right? And you just go in the jungle and suddenly you step on a trap, and for the first line, the sticking trap like this one, and when you fall down like this one, here you can see all the sting is will hold your leg like that, and if you want to go out, just cut the leg and then you can go out. So we call the sticking trap. Next we have the clipping armpit trap, and you see that in the middle they make very big, right? Because if it's US soldier, they fall down in the middle, the both side is still hold the armpit like this one, all right? And they cannot yelling to somebody come here to have them. And this one we call the rolling trap. The rolling trap same with the clipping armpit trap, so that just fall down in the middle, the both side, as well, the two sides is still broad and it still hit everywhere on their bodies, okay? And this one we have the window trap. The window trap is still stuck on the head, on the bottom. The window trap is still stuck on the belly. The more you move, the more you stuck on the trap, like this one. The fish trap easy to get in, but it's hard to go out, because you see that if the leg is stuck in the middle, like this one, all right? And you think that just cut the leg and then you can go out, but you see that upper right here is very sharp, a lot about this one. So when you try to get out, this one is you scrape the leg like this one, all right? So next we have the seashore trap. The seashore trap same with the booby trap, just cannot to keep balance, and you will fall down. So when you fall down the one side, and you can see that the other side is still broad and it will hit the face on the bodies like this. So right now, if you feel tired, we have the free massage, okay? You can try, okay, but no refund, okay? So, and the last I would like to show you. So when the US Army, they come to their home, they don't use a hand to open the door, they use a leg to kick. And when they kick the door, it will have the one person, they wait behind the door. So they cut the rope and the straps, it will fall down like that. And the US Army, they use the gun to stop the trap like that. But you see that the second part of the trap right here, and you see in the middle, it's will have like this one, right? And it's still stuck on his bottom. And the US soldier, he didn't die, but no more babies, no more next generation. So that's why I'm not recommend you try this one, okay? So once again, this one we call the door trap, all right? So everyone, we go. Make the rubber sandal from the tire of the truck. Here, this one you can see that. Here you see, this is the rubber sander, and it's made from the tire like this one. Here, tire, because this one they make very thick and also make from the tire, so it has guarantee about the 10 years made from the tire like that, okay? And I told you that's right, in the wartime they don't wear like that, they wear the backward like this one to move, alright? So it's make the US Army confused and they don't know which way the vehicle goes, right? And we also have a lot of the size here. We have the King Kong size. You can see it's really big, right? Just so inside the tunnel, just follow him, alright? So number one, follow the local guy here to try the tunnel this way. And the first exit right here, okay? This is the way you go inside, and this one is the first exit, alright? So depends on you. If you feel okay, you try the 100 meter. If not, just try the 20 or just have a look, and then we will come back here, okay? So now follow him.
Oh fuck.
Too tight for me. Go with my first things. There's a shooting range as well.
And this one is look like the sweet potato or the potato, alright? And this is the sauce we eat with the tapioca. This one include the peanut, alright, sugar and the sauce. So if you have the allergies with the peanut, don't eat the sauce, okay? So another one, you come and try here. Do you know the bubble tea? The bubble tea, the milk tea. This one is made from the tapioca. And the rice paper, it's also made from the tapioca.
Potato.
This is not a potato.
Tastes like potato.
Dobra?
Potato.
Zawo ziemia.
So the length of this tunnel has been between 200 and 250 kilometers. There's some artillery. Guns. Thompson. Some Vietnamese guns. Shoot rocket launchers. M16s. Bomb launchers. Very noisy here, but we end up in some Vietnamese restaurant, traditional one. And the trip, I don't feel satisfied because I've seen that our guide skipped a lot of spots. She wasn't very vocal, she didn't say much about the whole trip, so, but it's very late, we are very hungry. We are waiting. Very busy place. Let's see what they're gonna bring. For now we have some smoke. I'm eating as traditional. Marek also as traditional. Here we have another one. The waiter said it's pork leg. Pork leg. Pork leg.